My name's Lacey, and the next category that we're going to cover is earth moving tools. So these are the tools that are used after you've broken up that compacted material of the earth to move it out of the way, okay? And it's going to include McLeods and shovels. Shovels are likely the tool most people are going to be familiar with on your project, but there are still some specific points that you want to hit on during your tool talk. So as far as use goes, all of these shovels are shaped a little bit differently because each of them serves a different purpose, okay? For example, this short-handled shovel is best for projects where you don't have a lot of space to move around and it's just really tight. But on these long-handled shovels, you see this one has a flat blade, and this is going to be a lot better for scooping a large amount of materials and moving them. And then you have these rounded blades, and sometimes they can be pointed, but these are going to be a lot better for like digging that shovel into the earth and then scooping to move those materials, okay? One thing you want to be sure to hit on during your tool talk is that you don't want people to place an excessive amount of weight to dig that tool into the earth, okay, and then scoop out. It can cause the head of that shovel to loosen up, and that's what the earth breaking tools are there for. So just use the tools for their intended purpose, right? So when carrying shovels, just make sure that blade is facing in front of you and the scoop of that shovel is facing down, and you're carrying it by the balance point like any other tool. So the biggest point that you want to hit on for your safety is avoiding injury by using proper form, okay? Most people want to bend at the waist while they're scooping like this, but that can cause injuries. You know, if your lower back is starting to hurt, then that's probably an indicator that you need to adjust your form. So instead, try to squat more while you're scooping rather than bending at the waist, okay? And then the last aspect is storage, of course. And you're going to store all your shovels with that scoop facing down towards the ground. The last earth moving tool that we're going to go over is a McLeod. This tool is a McLeod. It's a combination tool. It combines a rake, a hoe, and it has this flat edge that you can use for tamping, okay? The McLeods are used for constructing trails through light soils and vegetation. It's a must-have tool for restoration work, okay? Because you can use the heavy-duty rake to rake duff over your work after you're done doing your restoration. You can use the hoe by hitting it on the corner or with the flat edge to break up light soils, okay? Or you can use this tamping edge for finishing your work. After you've laid down the seeds for restoration projects, you can tamp that dirt to make sure that they're going to stay in place. So I'm going to carry my McLeod with the tines facing down and the head of that tool facing in front of me. And when I store it, the head of the tool on the upslope and the tines facing down towards the ground.